Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sport. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Up Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.
Welcome, everyone. This is Marie Antonette Waite here at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, and we are live on KCAA Radio Network. We are in Greater Los Angeles, covering over 5 million households, and we are also available on your favorite streaming channels. Today, I have a special guest, and he is Kit Robinson, who is our movie actor, and he is also an R&B singer. And let's go ahead and welcome Kit. Kit, how are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yes, welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle.
Thank you very much.
All right, so Kit, you are appearing at my event in San Diego called the Fire Up Live as our keynote speaker. How do you feel about that right now?
I feel good. I mean, it's been talking about it for a long time. I can't believe it's almost here. So it should be fun. Good time.
Yeah.
I love San Diego.
Well, I want to thank you, first of all, for doing this event with us, because I know I've met you over 7 years ago, and you were very kind to, to come to our community and watch our fashion show. And now you're here with me. So it's incredible. I'm very thankful of that, Keith.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Well, I wanted to learn more about what you're doing now, because I see you and you're doing a lot of appearances from different locations. So can you give us an update of what's going on with your career right now?
Yeah, I mean, right now, I have a brand new single out called "Waiting," which I've been on the road with, doing a lot of shows, live shows, on the music side. On the acting side, of course, in Hollywood, there's a strike, so I've taken this time to work on some personal projects. I have a project called the Greener Grass Experiment, which is a TV pilot to an 8-episode series that I wrote and directed that I've been showing around the country on the film festival circuit. So I've been staying busy, and those have been my two main focuses during this time period in 2023.
Okay, well, that's incredible. Well, for our listeners, I wanted to give them more information on how it all started for you. So can you take us back in the beginning on how it evolved for you in terms of the acting and the singing? How did that all start for you?
Yeah, well, the singing came first. I was in an actual music group in college, and we were lucky enough to land a recording contract with Motown Records. It was kind of short-lived. We got out of it. We were at the time in Atlanta, Georgia, transplants from the University of Georgia, where we all met. And we decided to move out west to Los Angeles, to Hollywood, to try our luck at trying to re-sign and get another recording contract. And in the interim, I discovered some acting classes with a friend, and the teacher took a liking to me, and that kind of took off. My acting career kind of took off. So it was kind of a dual career as such, and I've been kind of doing both ever since.
Okay. And so is your passion more on acting or singing?
I think I'm passionate about both of them. I'm an artist at heart, so I'm passionate about great material, about great songs. So I don't really choose between the two disciplines. I love them both equally, I think.
Okay. Well, I see that, your talent is amazing for, doing all these movies. I've looked at your list of movies. I mean, you did a lot of movies from way back in 2000 with the Power Rangers. Am I right? And then.
Yeah, that was my first gig in 99, 2000. Yeah.
Yes. And so what was the experience of getting into the first movie? I mean, I think it's really incredible to kind of learn what happened at that time.
My experience with Power Rangers?
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was kind of a blind audition. I didn't really know what I was doing. I kind of just went to the audition on the urgence of the acting coach I was talking about, who became my manager. And it was a process of 4 or 5 back and forth meetings, and they liked what they saw. I guess they kind of appreciated how raw I was. And I was lucky enough they chose me, and that kind of kicked off my entire acting career, really.
Okay. And then and I know you've had so many movies after that, and watching your the Dreamgirls movie, that
Uh,
that was incredible. So with that movie, how was that for you? Because you're talking about, Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson being in that, and you are one of the leading actors in there. So how was that for you?
that was great. That was a blast. I mean, it was like you say, it was a lot of great talent, a super talented cast. And I had a lot of fun with it. It was my first chance to really kind of do both, sing and act. And everybody was really great, and everybody respected each other's talent. And there was a lot of hype around the project, and I think we delivered. I think we delivered a classic. I think it was a great movie.
Okay. And working with those kind of celebrities too. I mean, did is there something that you can share with us in regards to, working with different types of artists? I mean, what was your experience with that?
My experience was great. I mean, I think by the time you get to the level where you guys are actually in the same room and working on the same project, there's a level of respect and humility for each other because we all know we're supposed to be there. That was kind of the air that we had. And we were just really focused on making a great movie because it was already a great Broadway show. So we wanted to make sure that it translated into the movie space. So it was a really great experience. Everybody was really cooperative and giving to one another. So I enjoyed it.
Okay. And then in terms of, more movies for you, I'm sure in the future, I mean, what is your ideal movies that you wanted to get into?
I mean, I don't know if I have an ideal movie. My thing is I love great material of all genres. I mean,
Okay.
as long as it's a great story and it's a great role that maybe that people have never seen me in that light before, then that's always exciting to me. So that comes in many, many different forms.
Okay. So looking back of everything that you have accomplished, Kit, I mean, you're talking about being a successful singer and also film actor. How do you look at everything that you have had and how that evolved you as a person?
I mean, I just look at it as I'm blessed. I look forward to doing a lot more than what I've done. I've been lucky. I've been blessed. I mean, I'm a hard worker, so I think that all translated. I don't take it for granted, and I just look forward to doing more. I just want to do as much as I possibly can and utilize my talent as much as I can. So I'm always optimistic and looking ahead to try to top the last thing that I did.
Okay, so you have your own expectations and standards for yourself, and that you try to break that all the time and break the record.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Now, do you have a family, or what is your family situation?
I'm a single dad. I have a young 3.5-year-old son, and it's just me. So I'm
Okay.
digging. I'm loving being a dad. It's a great, best gig of my life. So we're having a lot of fun with that. He just started school and all that good stuff. So it's a good thing.
Okay. Did that change your priorities when you have your child? I mean, because I know being a single versus being a single dad, I'm sure that your priorities change. So
Well,
what
of
was
course,
that?
because you're responsible for another life.
Yes.
Everything kind of revolves around him, and it's a thankful position to be in. So I feel lucky. You know what I mean? I dig it. I love being a dad and having a son who kind of looks up to me. So I'm looking forward to witnessing his journey as well.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you this question, which is going to be more your perspective in your life. Okay. So how do you define success? What is success to you, Keith?
I think success is peace of mind. Uh, I think success is being able to take care of yourself and your family and your loved ones. Um, and I think success is being able to be grateful and having gratitude for wherever it is you are in life, kind of having that satisfaction that comes with being grateful.
Okay. Well, that's amazing to hear that from you. And where do you see yourself in the next 5, 10 years?
Hopefully, a lot richer and a lot more projects, TV and film projects. I wouldn't mind having a sibling for my son, maybe, and maybe someone to share my life with at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And just a lot of great experiences. A lot. I love to travel. I like to travel a lot more around the world. So I'm open to all the possibilities.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your travel. I mean, where do you normally travel? Do you travel just in the United States or do you go outside US?
I'm all over the place. I mean, it depends. I've been a lot of places. There's a lot of places I want to go, but I've been to plenty of places. So there's no particular place that I travel, more than the other place. If there's an opportunity to travel somewhere and it makes sense, then I'm on the plane. I'm out.
Okay. And I think that's incredible that you have that opportunity to travel because, I myself probably only traveled, so much in US and maybe I did go to Italy, but that's in London, by the way. So
Okay.
that was a good experience for me. One thing that I wanted to ask you is for our listeners, especially the people that are aspiring to have a success in their singing career. What would you advise them? Because I know you are a hardworking person. You've had an incredible success and accomplishments. What would you tell people that are pursuing their singing career or acting career?
I would tell them to stay consistent with working on their craft. Uh, you know, to work hard every single day, or the day before doesn't matter. And then not give themselves a deadline of when they're going to quote unquote make it. Try to enjoy the journey, try to get better at your craft, and try to continue to network and find ways to facilitate your gifts so people can see them and hear them. And I think if you can stay consistent with those, eventually wherever you're supposed to land is where you're going to land.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, Keith, I'm going to go take a commercial break right now. And for
Okay.
everyone who's listening to our show, please stay tuned in because we are with Keith Robinson, who is a movie film actor and an R&B singer. And so we will take a commercial break and we will be right back.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.